For us, haven't you, Nina? Morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is a snapshot, a January snapshot of how people are feeling about their finances looking to the year ahead. And while a lot of it isn't that surprising, it's really concerning. Yeah, good morning. High prices for energy, food costs soaring. We always knew it was going to be a particularly hard Christmas for lots of households. But now a BBC poll of more than 4,000 adults carried out for BBC News, Morning Live and Rip Off Britain shows just how hard it's been. So, of those surveyed last week, just under half said that they had to use credit to fund at least some of their Christmas spend. And about a third of those said they're not confident they'll be able to pay it back. And worries around bills are part of most people's lives now. More than 80% of respondents said they're concerned by the rising costs of living. And this is interesting. With further strains on the economy, the survey indicates that 2/5 of people are now worried that they might lose their jobs this year. More and more households are struggling with just getting by, with the very, very basics. The BBC's cost of living correspondent, Coletta Smith, has been to West Yorkshire to talk to parents. Well, you can hear more about the BBC's cost of living poll on Morning Live that follows breakfast at 9:15 and on Rip Off Britain, that's straight after at 10 o'clock. Some more really interesting details in those programmes. What this survey also found was that 2 out of 3 respondents who said they are worried about the cost of living say that's having a negative effect on their mental health. We love to hear from you this morning. What difficult decisions are you having to make? Are there some sacrifices that you're having to make too? Maybe you could share some ideas you've had that have been helpful in coping. We will also have an expert from a debt charity later on, so if you have any questions, please do get in touch. You can email us, bbcbreakfast@bbc.co.uk, or tweet using the hashtag at BBC Breakfast. Indications, of course, that energy prices will come down this year, although no guarantee, and we heard the Prime Minister say...
And as you said, Nina, this is a theme that's going to be running throughout the morning here on BBC One, isn't it? So people do need to keep watching.
Yeah, and I think in a way it might be you.
Gethin.
Figures are really interesting.
Yeah, I think that's right. So this is a poll of more than 4,000 people in the working households that worried about cash. Elaine's got in touch to say, after listening to Nina, I want to send a tip. Simple, don't just keep tapping away with the card. Lots of people are...
That's surveys done by us and Morning Live and Rip Off Britain. I think Morning Live have got some tips on dealing with the stress and pressures and the mental health implications of this as well. Indeed, a Morning Live coming up.